is Gregg Miele, or Gregory Miele. Hold on. My name is Gregg Miele, born and raised in Hillburn, New York, about 30-40 minutes north of Manhattan, Rockland County. Charlie, let's go. Ken, you gotta get Charlie out of here. They're gonna be on there too.
If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere, that's what they say.
He thinks like no one else I've ever met, ever. I used to always say this to him when we first met, that I loved his brain. He's a genius, honestly, in his own way. He's so passionate about what he does. He always has a million ideas. He's super giving, super thoughtful. He's the most passionate person I've ever met about anything. I think his work, his dogs, his home, me, everything. He's just a super passionate person. First time I saw Gregg was at a barber shop in New York. I was actually there with a boyfriend I was dating at the time.
And I used to take the train in or the bus in, and I used to always stop in the barber shop before I hopped on the bus to commute into the city, and used to always kind of catch eyes with her then.
I was literally sitting like in a chair back here, and he walked in and sat on this couch that was there, and I literally was just staring at him.
Super cute, man. She had like a little cute nose ring.
I had just actually become friends with his sister. My boyfriend at the time saw me looking at him and said, that is Gregg Miele, and you know his sister. He knew who he was. I had no idea who he was, and he told me, so then I did my research.
We kind of caught eyes, and I kind of felt something then.
Come on. Hey ladies. Hey mamas.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And we gon' get it on tonight. You smoke.
I smoke.
I drink.
Me too.
Well good. Cause we gon' get hot tonight. Got drops.
Got clues.
Got trucks.
Got G's.
Alright. And we gon' take a ride tonight. So mom.
What's up?
Let's slide.
Alright.
And we gon' get it on tonight.
Now it's downtown clubbing, ladies' night. Seen shorty, she was crazy, right? And I approached baby like, Mom, what's your age and type? She looked at me and said, you's a baby, right? I told her, I'm 18 and live a crazy life. Plus I tell you what the 80s like, and I know what the ladies like. Need a man that's polite, listens and takes advice. I could be all three, plus I can lay the pipe. Come with me, come stay the night. She looked at me laughing, like boy, you're gaming.
My name is Candice Lauren Chor, and I'm from Rockland County, New York.
No matter how stressed I am, she helps pull me back in. She's like home. I mean, seeing her is like is what I want to come home to, and what I want to feel when I come home from work. And besides the fact she's stunning, you know what I mean? It's just seeing her, you just want to smile or hug her or do something, you know?
Then I knew who he was, and so I said to his sister, Lissa, who's one of my best friends, I said, I have to meet your brother. I saw him another night at a bar.
I was talking to another girl when we ended up going to Nyack at the bar, and Candice got up on the bar to try to get my attention and started dancing on the bar.
That is not what happened. So what actually happened was, I saw him at a bar one night. I was there with Lissa, his sister, and we were dancing on top of the bar. And in walked Gregg with one of his friends.
I don't know, she started dancing on the bar, and me and my boy Ray were like, what's going on here? We were like, this girl's wild.
And then I saw him talking to another girl, and I hopped off the bar and went running over to him, drunk at this point. And I said, your sister wants you. I like tapped him on the shoulder and said, your sister wants you.
I don't think I was talking to her that long. It was just enough to where Candice got a little agitated.
So he walks over to the bar where Alyssa is still dancing and said, "Your friend says you want me, what?" And she's like, "What?" And then it was awkward. So I said to Alyssa, "You have to hook us up, please. Like, set us up. I want to meet your brother."
My sister Elizabeth told me that her friend Candice broke up with her man, and that she was moving away, and she was interested in spending some time and going out for drinks at Houlihan's.
He said he was not gonna come, he was tired. He ended up coming. He like shocked us all. He walked in and I was like dying when I see him. Now I'm on my 5th glass of wine, great. So we spoke that night, we hung out, and
I think we ended up hanging out that night together and going back home together, actually, to be honest. Oh man, from there she became, we really hit it off. We really found a really good connection. Her energy, her love, her caringness, it was what I needed at that time in my life, and what I still need to this day in my life. She met me at the hotel, and when I got into the room, she had the whole room set up with like teddy bears and all this cute stuff, man.
I had teddy bears. Yes, I did. On the bed. Come and get it. We spent a weekend together, and I think that was kind of it for both of us.
I got a job opportunity to come out to California, and we packed up the dogs and hopped on a one-way plane ticket and moved out here.
Free as we'll ever be.
We did talk about it, but I didn't pressure him too much. I knew it was gonna happen, and I knew it would be right, and I wanted him to feel good about it too. I didn't want him to feel forced. So, 9 years later.
And there was a time when all her girls were out here, and I woke her up really early one morning. I'm like, "Listen, we gotta go to the dog park before everybody gets up."
So I begged to stay in bed, and he made me get up, and I threw my hoodie on and my sweatpants.
And we and her have a big love for animals and our dogs, and brought her to the dog park where we go every Sunday, and brought her to a special place up there, and got down on my knee and asked her if she would marry me and continue this life with me and raise a family together.
I was like, "What the hell?" And I said, "I look like hell," I'm thinking to myself. And there's a woman, the only other woman at the dog park at 7 o'clock on Sunday, jumping up and down in the background. And he gave his whole speech. He just said how much he loves me and how he couldn't imagine being with anybody else in the world. And, he asked if I would marry him. But I said yes.
With our dogs and a bunch of dogs around us.
He had told his sister, and so when we pulled up, she was like waiting by the door, basically with tears in her eyes when we got here, and I just looked at her and started crying, and we screamed, and everybody else got up. People were kind of sleeping everywhere, and Dina, I remember my best friend going, "What the is going on?" And I just put my hand out, and everybody was screaming. It was awesome.
Let it be me.
3. We always said 3, and lately we've been saying 2 because the reality is.
Yeah, but actually maybe 3 because you got 3.
And you have 3.
3.
3.
Let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me. If it's a friend you need.
Cheers. Thank you for everybody for coming.
Love you guys.
Let it be